Hello, this is Dick from Reidys Home of Music in Blackburn, and I'm here introducing the Fender Ultra series. So this one is a Fender Ultra Telecaster. In this series, there's a Strat, there's a HSS Strat, obviously this Tele, there's a Jazzmaster, a PJ bass, a jazz bass, and a 5-string jazz bass as well. So the Ultra series replaces the Elite series, and there's been some upgrades as well. So firstly, the pickups. These are new Ultra Noiseless pickups. So they're the upgrade from the N4s that were in the Elites. Still similar kind of voicing, so it's like a modern, classic kind of sound. Obviously it gets rid of all the hum issues that you might normally get with single coils, hence the name Noiseless. So I've got a regular player Tele here. All I'm going to do is basically plug this into the distorted channel of this Fender Supersonic 22, just so you can tell the difference between these pickups and the noiseless ones. Obviously the noiseless on the Ultra are going to be quiet, whereas you will hear a bit of hum on this one. So I'm going to do the same thing on this, literally just turn the volume up, same settings on the amp. There we go, hum-free, noiseless pickups. How are you doing? For me personally, the biggest advantage of noiseless pickups is when you're recording, kind of tiny little bits of hum and hiss when you're recording can add up, especially if you're doing quite a few guitar tracks. They can add up quite a bit, so you're getting loads of unwanted noise that you don't want on your track. These don't give you that, so problem solved. Also on the neck, it's like it was in the Elites, 10 to 14 compound radius, but also, as hopefully the camera will pick up, the contouring on the back. It's different on the Strats as well, but on this Tele that I've got here, you can see there, makes it really easy to get to those high frets on the top E and B strings. So the neck profile on this is a modern D, and it's thinner than it was on the Elites. It's also a satin finish neck as well, which I really like. Glossy front of the headstock, but then as you can see, hopefully, satin finish on the back. I absolutely love it, really nice. Also, rosewood, so it's not ebony like it was on the Elites, rosewood or obviously maple. The modern D neck profile and the satin finishes are throughout all of the Ultras as well. As you might expect, locking tuners as well, so tuning issue isn't really a thing. You've got 6 saddles on the Tele and on the Strat as well. There's also some really nice new finishes as well. This one I've got here is Texas T. It kind of changes depending on the light that you've got it in. Sometimes it looks black, sometimes it looks like a little bit green, a little bit brown, and absolutely beautiful, really nice. I also love the fact that it's an anodized silver scratch plate on this because it gives a bit of a Thin Lizzy vibe, always a good thing. So the Ultra series in general is kind of like a modern take on the classic models that we know. So like the Strats, the Teles, the American Pros are their kind of standard versions of them, so it's an American version of the Strat, of the Tele and whatnot. This one is like a modern take on it, so you've got your locking tuners, you've got your contoured neck heels, noiseless pickups, things like that. So the new Ultra Noiseless pickups are essentially the cornerstone of the new Ultra series. So what we'll do now, we've got this Tele, so we're going to go through some different sounds. Like with the Elites, you've got the S1 switch on this, in the middle position, it puts those pickups into series wiring instead of parallel.